So we're getting Double Suit as the first game, and then we have Varia and Gravity 9+1 as the other two options. And the racers are off. We have East Ocean. No more fall yet. Can't get anything down there. Hello, everyone. So far, we're just looking more fall locked and power bombs too, or some type of explosive. A save, take it. Why not? We see the map on the other side of Creek Rock, I think that is. Or Creek, one of the two. Andy not having the most fun with this jumper here. Find our first major, which is Morph Ball. There we go, the seat's open. We have a couple of places to check here. We still have a potential for netting morph. Path still hasn't found morph yet, so we'll see. Fortunately, Path's in the entirely wrong area here. I don't know if Path missed it necessarily, as they probably just wanted to explore a couple more doors first. First map from Andy over here, and we see Brinstar. Brinstar's pretty big here. I see, what, 4 majors here? No bosses. A couple of different X's. Interesting entrance to Norfair there. Don't know if we have any access. We can get any of those majors down below yet. Path is on their way to Morph now, so very nice jump. Fight bombs. Bombs is pretty big here. Gets us down Green Brain. Even infinite bomb jump here at Indiana Jones. This is looking like the next logical progression here. We have Wave Beam. Not progression, but it certainly helps. That's a second largest increase in damage, I believe, from that they could have gotten at this point in time. Check that. Yeah. Technically, the second. The first being charge. No, sorry. Plasma would have been better, but it looks like this is the bottom of the map here. The only way to go is up. This is game one, yes. This is the losers bracket, I believe, for gold. Path's sprite, I believe, is from Prime 2. Prime 3, sorry. Bombs for Path now, which opens up the seat for them. They're a couple of minutes behind at this point, I'd say. Probably 2. Oh, that looked good. X-ray. I didn't see what was on the other pedestal, but X-ray's not really necessary here. Just power bombs. Okay. Spacer. Spacer and Wave is 70 damage compared to just 50. Not all that amazing. So it looks like Andy's unfortunately going to pass it up, which I am sad to see. Spacer's best beam. And he hasn't used anything. Andy was a bit late with stuff, so he was rushing to start the race. I believe that's why it's not using anything special. Hurts. Let me pull up. This is Winner of this will go on to face Derp in the next round. Path also sees Spazer and reverts. So both players are going to have bad luck this seed because of that. So it evens out. We see up here, we see Super and a Missile. Path going for X right here. I don't say I agree with this pick, because I don't think that the amount of time that this, the amount of time sunk in to get this and get back is worth the microwave. But you never know. Could help. It's logic here right now. What are we looking for? We're likely to be speed locked somewhere, or speed lock is the only really major lock that is still holding us back somewhere. Pretty much deal with everything else. Let's see at the bottom of Fireflies is missiles. We're not going to turn away from missiles at this point because we still don't have enough to deal with Mother Braid's class. So grapple can lock us, yeah. So in terms of lock, being locked on the map, we still have speed or grapple potentially. Both are still looking for a way to deal with Ridley and Mother Brain. We have Mother Brain up here in Norfair with an exit to Brinstar, and more supers for Andy. That's probably what he wanted to see there. Halfway to ammo for Ridley and Mother Brain. Really should be taking notes for this. You're safe. No instant saves. We don't turn those down. GT. Half sides to no bad GT. I would too. We know that there's no major there, I believe. Or no, it was a different run I'm thinking of. Still looking for bosses here. Amphitheater, yeah. Iridia, we have Crate 3 majors. Exit to Norfair. Wow, basically everywhere except for Criteria here. Wreckship, Turian, Norfair, Brinstar. It's a big connector. Ooh, Metroid. Careful there. I mean, you have 2 suits, so it's not too bad. But when you're only working with 1 E-Tank, Andy's setting up his sub-pixels here. Is he going to prom with Crate? We'll find out. No prom. Find Spring Ball. Don't really need that right now, but could save a little bit of time. Like 5 seconds, maybe. Just tell you that left doesn't always win. Unfortunate. So Pap's just behind Crate right now. In terms of progression for the most part. He's going to be 5 supers ahead right here. As soon as he collects these. Although, we still don't know where Ridley is, so we have plenty of time to get those 2 extra super packs. Or find charge. A great movement here by Andy. Ooh, 5 more supers for Andy. Although, Andy could do Ridley right now if they wanted to. They have the ammo. Oh. Andy's not having a good time here. We're fine. It is a decently long dead end, but yep. That's about right. That is correct. I wouldn't say it's a completely useless dead end because he does need the supers, so it's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, having this this Meridia be such a large connector that I feel like pretty much any one of these connectors could lead to a large change in the lead or time variance, because you never know what you're going to find. Stragon. Andy doesn't have a quick way of dealing with Dragon, but they should be fine. Yeah. Not directly heading for Kraid here is it's a pretty decent choice. You can always go back from Kraid is guarding a major, so you're taking a bit of risk that Kraid could be blocking charge beam or speed or something that might be required for progression, but taking the risk I think is worth it here. Here we see high jump here in Main Street. It's looking like Path is gonna find Phantoon here in Wreck Ship. I believe this is the last left side map. Sorry, that was Dragon. Wait, what map was that? We have Spo fight. Oh, required Spo, maybe. Andy having fun hanging out with Shaq Tool. What did Andy get there? Anything? Andy decided to go for the swag. the jump morph into bomb instead of just using spring ball, but you take it. Bubble Mountain, anything good? Any tank? We take that. That's enough health for Andy to go mode. Needs 5 supers for go mode here though. Right side map for Path, that means Workshop is going to be Phantoon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 majors here in Criteria. Oh wait, Fantune's in Turian. Apparently there are 2 left side maps left. Fantune is guaranteed to be in Turian. Ridley. Ridley's a 50-50 here. We've screwed at the top of Mama Turtle. Fantune speed locked. Is that the case? Yes. No. No. You don't have to have speed for that, do you? It's the running down speed room. Correct? No. Oh. Oh. Pathfinding charge is huge. That's quite big for Path here. I mean, also having 30 supers here. This 35 supers. Oh, geez. Grappling beam. Speed's missing, yes. But Path's in goat mode here. We're still waiting for I mean, Andy cannot quite go goat mode here, but Fantune is speed locked. And we have baby. It's the baby. So I don't believe either runners have seen the major that could be speed. There's that one. First from the game. Nice. With a little more than 41 energy. Ice beam, we take that. That's not bad. And we look at Wreck Ship's map, and what do we find here? absolutely nothing. You find nothing here. I mean, there's this, but this is just high jump, yeah. Path deciding to use a BB instead of a regular bomb. That's fine. At this point, I think, yeah, it's looking like you have to blind to speed here. Unless it's an aqueduct. That ice there puts... Oh, aqueduct was plasma, sorry. I was paying attention to path screen. So yeah, it looks like Turian is where speed's located, and it's blind. There's, yeah, that one major in Meridia we did not see, but could that be speed? I don't know if any of that was logged by speed or not. If he goes through the bottom of wrecked ship here, I believe. If he goes through the opposite side of wrecked ship, he gets to the top right of that Meridia major. It's space jump. Okay, so that means blind speed and Turian. So Pathir is hoping that Kraid is blocking speed. We know that that's not the case. What a mean seed to make you blind speed. Path with plenty of health here. Really laying it on thick. So now, if Path had taken Screw, which I probably would have recommended, he could just be blazing through these rooms at lightning speed right now. It's way too low there, Path. Path now has max beam. Looking at 900 damage a shot here. All right. Question right now is who's heading to Turian first to get that speed? Yeah, it's definitely a stack Turian here. Yeah. Not what Andy wanted to see. Andy's probably gonna go to the right here and go down that Meridia connector to find what was over there? Space jump. Find space jump over in that corner. And now if you are Andy here and you see that space jump, do you reset? I don't know. I don't think you do. Depends on when the last save was. It's going up to criteria instead. Ooh. Prom? Do we have prom? No prom. Man, creator's directed twice today. At a certain point, you gotta feel bad for man. Half not finding what he wants here, just finding some luxury. So now, we've seen Spazer, we've seen Screw. The only major left is Speed in Turian. And Path is going to be the first one into Turian here. While Andy has been in here, Path knows he has to fully explore Turian here. So, I think what would be disgusting here, I think can you get through pre-croc without speed? It might be at the end of pre-croc is speed sitting in that sitting up at the top. What is G mode in? G mode is very hard logic, I think, so that wouldn't be the case. Let me make a quick map rando logic. Yeah, I don't think G mode is in logic. Oh, enter G mode is extreme tech. Yeah, definitely not. This sucks for Andy here because he probably sees all this stuff in criteria and thinks one of these has to be speed. The major in Mama Turtle is Screw, but I don't know if there was one above it. It's Screw. If there's a if there's a major above Mama Turtle, then that is speed. Because we've seen Spazier elsewhere, and that's Screw. Wait, no. No! Oh, no. Oh, this is speed. And that's the seed. There's no coming back from it. Half didn't see it. He sees it now. Half sees it now and knows that he has to go all the way back for that. Oh, that's a shame. Half does a quick reset, quick revert though. So the one advantage Path has right now is he has max beam. He's got the charge, the 900 damage beam. So this quick thinking might save Path here. Does he not have it anymore? Oh yeah, what did he drop here? Yeah, that gets rid of grade. I don't think he has grade down anymore. I don't think. Um, yeah, actually, that's bad. While this is bad, I actually think this is the correct play. This is like the only play that Path had. Unfortunately, well, he does lose a bunch of majors here in a lot of time. He would have lost more time backtracking. That is... Oh, that just hurts. That hurts to see. That's brutal. Brutal is definitely a word for that. Oh my god. Wait, no, Path lost so much. Path was like 4 E-tanks, 2 reserves. Oh my god. Yes, Mother Brain is in Meridia, I believe. No, not Meridia. Is it Meridia? No. Yeah. If no, Mother Brain was alone in their area. I mean, if you're pulling out G mode, that's you're looking pretty good in a tournament, but that's extreme tech. But it's not. But on the list of things to learn, I don't think G mode is necessarily the thing that you want to learn, or that you expect to have to pull out. I mean, Path has the health now, but no, this is way too much of a time loss here. And he has full beam combo. This is too much to come back for. G mode is extreme. Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be hard for Path's mental here. Let's hope it doesn't affect him in game 2 or in potentially game 3. Because to miss something that was that far really is it's really got to be doing something to him right now. Yeah. Perfect credit for Path otherwise. Just think about how much faster this fight would have gone if Andy didn't revert and grab the X-ray, guys. I think that was a 2-cycle. Wasn't really paying attention, but Wouldn't have been too much faster with X-Ray. All right, so just Ridley left. And he's got everything they need to take care of this. We're gonna finally see this map. What do we find? Ridley over here to the left. Small map. There's just, fortunately, there's just no chance for Path at this point. We had some really small areas. I don't know if I've ever seen areas be this multiple areas be this tiny. I mean, I guess you could call Turian not that tiny. The number of rooms is pretty small compared to most other cities. Andy trying to go for a short charge here. Doesn't get it. And we got some microwaved shrimp. Nasty. Double suit, there's no chance that Andy fails this Ridley. Especially runner of Excalibur. So the escape sequence here is Meridia to wreck ship to Criteria, with wreck ship having a very quick connection to Criteria here. We're looking at maybe a 2.5 minute escape sequence maybe. Ridley down. Andy's on his way to Mother Brain. Half over here is gonna save a bit of time being able to microwave Fantoon here, but I mean it's just too much. Just too much at this point. A revert cost him a very long time. Jeez, look at that Fantoon. So let me look. So without ice, how much damage is it without ice? Without ice, it's 750. He was not locked, no. But it was so far out of the way that I'm not sure. Was the revert necessary? Revert means that they're loading a save that they previously had. It was a very, very long because they were where were they? They were in Criteria. They had to move go all the way to Criteria, to wreck shift, down around over to and where were they? They were in Turian and they had to go all the way back to Criteria. It was easily I couldn't estimate the time, but it was a very long time that they had to use movement, everything to get back. Um, yeah, a Reaver is a tracker's nightmare, is what it is, because it's easy to tell exactly what a runner has at any given point in time. Um, so fake grab by Ridley there. Maybe a couple more shots here. Oh wait, no, one of these not even red yet. What am I talking about? But yes, the round trip was very significant, and it was a toss up between what was faster, but in either chance, I think that it was probably enough to lose them enough time to not be able to win against Andy, which is the thing. This game's not too bad. I feel like this is probably maybe a high 2 minute, low 3 minute escape. I'd have to say probably. You need to know that like wreck ship leads directly to Criteria, so the wreck ship connector isn't kind of a red herring. Everyone get your times in for escape. I'm gonna say it's a 3 minute on the dot. I think that's overshooting it, but I'm gonna say that. Yeah, I mean, the only thing that could do significant enough damage to really have Andy to be reset is I believe he needs to take two catch-ups here in order to have to reset, and that's not really just gonna happen. Refilling the energy tanks so it doesn't go into the Reaver into the reserve animation. Good tank management here. One would have the limit. 100 damage. Good job. Three minute 5 seconds. Dang, so close. Zendero, 3 minute 5 seconds. Guesses it correctly. You win another match between these two racers. Let me just say thank you, because I really want them. Did it because I said 3 minutes. Okay. Alright, you one-upper. I see how it is. Do you guys want to hear a funny story? Funny story, an interesting tidbit about my life and my family. My sister was on The Price is Right. She won a couple of things, interestingly enough. Fun fact. She won a bar, I believe. I don't know how much the taxes were. I'd have to ask her. It was a bar worth like $2,000 or something like that. Pretty sure she just sold it, if she even has it by now. It takes a while for them to send that kind of stuff. They have to wait for like the new tags here or something. It's the whole process. And it's the long escape though. I mean, I don't see. Longer escapes are usually more lenient, so I don't see Andy failing this escape. But I mean, it's free. It's a free bar. Like even if you have to pay some taxes on it, I mean, it's a free bar. Why not? This criteria leads, or this direct ship leads directly to criteria here. So. And I'll have you say, my sister was not an O-1er. I'm very happy to say that my sister was not an O-1er. Looking at you, Zadero. And this is going to be game one. Andy taking game one here. With an official race time of 56 minutes and 35 seconds. We're going to have game two coming up in just a few minutes. Stick around. Welcome back, everybody. We have game two of Andy versus Path here. Path picked Gravity 9+1. So the main thing we're looking for here right now is ways to deal damage for the most part. Obviously, we're going to look for the same thing that we always look for at the beginning of the seed, Morph Ball. Because that's going to open up a lot of things for us. But in terms of exploration and progression and whatnot, water rooms, not a problem for us. So mainly we're looking for, like supers to begin with and Morph Ball. Those are kind of what we're looking for at the beginning. So we have, we're going to be binding a lot of heated rooms likely. Having to make our way through it. So finding an early save here at a junction is extremely helpful. Okay, we find super missiles. That opens up the seed quite a bit already. Looks like this is a right side save. And our first heated room as well. We have a major. Ooh, did we see what the major was? I don't think I saw it. Let's look at our maps. Map. Here's the map. We have 2 majors, and it looked like about it. Let's see if I can't see it from any side. 1, 2 majors. Wreck ship. 3 majors and a wreck ship. Connector. This first thing is likely, it's speed. Ooh, speed, an early speed as opposed to a late speed. Interesting. This puts the room down below logic now. Looks like we have a Croc. Ooh, Croc is blocking an X. That Croc might be blocking our PBs here. Certainly possible. We'll see here first. These are supers here. We know Path already that these are supers. We do have a way to those, to that lower left major here. Andy taking a big long time checking out this map to see what's possible here. Ten supers enough for Croc. Logically, I think no. It's 12 supers logically. As I'll just point out. I don't think. Yeah, I'm not really sure what what Andy was doing there, getting up that charge. So this is breaking logic here. So this is not what the seed wants you to do here in Croc. But getting this charge here is half messing up the Shine Spark here. That's unfortunate. Just be super careful with his health here. Oh, too high again. I don't think that's enough to get through. Recorrect speed right. Andy, very first try gate trick. Nice to see, nice to see. Good thing we have farm for HP here though. Path. No, this is gonna cost him quite some time. And we find Morph. Alright. That significantly opens up the seed here. And a nice safe right after it too. Pretty big. It is not out of logic to do that Shine Spark, no. I believe either way that the Shine Spark was done, both were in logic, I believe. Although somebody more experienced could correct me on that, if I am wrong. Path also picks up Morph here. That's the left side. Leaving Shine charged with wall jump is a medium tech in logic. So, yes, that is in logic. Because we are currently running on hard logic in this tournament. PBs were at Mickey Mouse. If I take chat on their word, just looking up that logic real quick. So this lets us get out of Green Bryn right there, logically. Nice one. We find more PBs here. Ooh, and the map right nearby. Likely through the bottom of this room. Yep. Find Bubble Mountain. Andy opting to go to the map before checking this bottom of Bubble Mountain here. Yeah, Path cannot get the PBs that are PB locked. That's unfortunate. Wow. What, 5, 6 majors here? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 majors here in Meridia. And 3 connectors to criteria. That's quite a bit. Find Wave Beam for both runners. Which is a pretty sizable multiplier to your damage with charge. It's a 2.5 times multiplier with Wave Beam alone. With charge, it's the same number. Ooh, pathfinding Varia here. Varia, whatever you want to call it. Your preference of pronunciation. Both runners with it. Baby seed, baby seed. Varia is a good find, but an uninteresting find as it makes this is run very even now. This seed. It's a mistranslation of barrier. Interesting. Yeah, I can see how that is. Yeah. Barrier. Varia. Yeah, it's probably Varia. But I mean, I think Varia sounds more pleasing to the ears than Varia? Varia. Varia is just, ugh, sounds harsh. So I kind of like Varia better. And we have 2 Spospo fights, back-to-back seeds. Yeah, Varia sounds more sci-fi as well. And if creative localization to mistranslation, yeah. Let's just call it barrier suit. Ew, no. No, that's not acceptable. Ugh, disgusting. So if we want to go for translations here, then technically Varia would be the correct pronunciation of it with use of the Japanese pronunciations. So Yep. Yeah, it'd be Baria in Japanese. So, Baria. How dare you pronounce something differently than me? That's not acceptable. All right. So Andy, a quick, tiny lead here. Some branching off. He's got a high jump or space jump here, which is very handy in larger open areas in rooms that are more horizontal than vertical, or long horizontal rooms. More power bombs here. So we're still looking for a way to deal with Ridley here, although Ridley is looking like not the first boss we would probably deal with. Big bans were Metroid and Objectives by Andy and Paf, respectively. First round of Stubble Suit. Let me just make sure those bans are correct. There one video. Oh, Paf banned Metroid and Andy banned No Objectives. Phantom, no miss. I mean, you can do Phantom with supers. It's gonna take a long time, but you can. I wouldn't recommend it. Paf really struggling here to find BBs. This is not looking good for Paf. Were those Mickey Mouse BBs in Logic? They had to be. Three majors so far that I can see. 5 majors in criteria. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 majors left to find. Can anybody confirm if those PDs and Mickey Mouse were Logic or not? No, but what they had at the time? If they're what they had at the time, I don't think it was in Logic. But I'm not sure. But this is definitely one of those bombs in energy. Did we have bombs at that point? We had Morph, but I don't think we had bombs. Again, feel free to correct me. Yeah, you say behind the second super, but is that before or after? Or flight the bombs? Okay, so Paf not doing Mickey Mouse was the real deal breaker here, it seems. Paf having a little bit of trouble with this short charge. I don't know when the last time Paf saved is, so I feel like that might be what's going on here. But wow, nice clearing out that room. That's not an easy room to clear out. with speed here. Plasma for Andy. Still looking for a way to deal with Ridley. No, he had a decent amount of health for Pav, but yeah, it's not looking good for Pav here, unfortunately. Yeah, you have to spark to get out there, really. I'll spark. Not a fun room to go down into. I believe that was blind too, so. Other brain in warfare. Yeah, map is still in there. Andy hoping that this major is charged up here. High jump. Not really what we're looking for. One major in Turian. Wow, that's a tiny Turian. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah, we have space jump for Ridley, but it's not bad to also have high jump. Was there a second? Okay. I'm blind, don't worry. Oh yeah, one was way in the top left. Okay, yeah, that's why I didn't see it. Spacer. Wow, nice short charge for Andy here. He's gonna find Spacer and say, "Yeah, best game of the game, let's go!" But 50-50 chance here for Andy to find charge. Let's see, otherwise, we still haven't seen Ridley yet, I don't believe. 19-minute missiles. Yeah, wow. That's true. And it's chart. That's go mode for Andy and really bad for Bav. Bav does have grapple, yes. It is absolutely charged. That's essentially game at this point. I mean, without PBs, Path is super locked out from a lot of things here. Although he does have bombs, which does allow him to get through some things. He's just so far behind Andy at this point. He does not have every major. He's missing grapple. And it's only go mode because he has a way to deal with Mother Brain and Ridley now, so. This is a lightning seed right here. This is speed seed. It's been. This seed wouldn't be nearly as quick, I don't believe, if Andy didn't grab those PBs in Mickey Mouse, like Path was unable to. I believe there's 18 normal and 3 super. Somebody correct me for dealing with my brain stank. well, tank and her brain. 20 ammo for the tank and 3,000 damage. Okay. So, I believe we did get the map of Frenorfair on Path side, but I don't remember what was there. Edge locked. Yes, that is true. Gonna have some microwaved elephant here. This is gonna sound weird, but I wonder what elephant tastes like. Not that I have the want for that, and also elephants are really cool, and you shouldn't kill them, or take their tusk or poach them. But would it taste like chicken? Hey, I gotta try to keep things interesting. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Nifty, I'm probably gonna commentate your game as well. So, can we hope for Path harder? What is the worst thing that can happen to Andy here that will give Path a chance? A heart attack? Yeah. That's about it. Yeah. I mean, a heart attack doesn't necessarily mean death. People survive heart attacks all the time. Maybe I should just stop talking. Anyways, back to the game. Yeah, Andy on his way to clear out all the bosses here in Wreckship. It is my job to talk, yes, but it's my job to talk about the game and not controversial topics. So, yes, that stuff. Criteria is quite large here. Pretty easy way through, though, back to the ship. Yeah. I see. I feel like just those power bombs, man. The power bombs. Does Andy take it for the BM? Does Andy go for the 100%? I believe there are power bombs right here, though, aren't there? Oh, wait, no, I'm thinking about a different room. Aqueduct. An empty pedestal and power bombs. Power bombs for Path. Unfortunately, that's 20 minutes too late. Yeah, that's just. Yeah. This is why you learn some of the more harder tech sometimes that are not extremely out there. Because I think the Mickey Mouse PBs were just the entirely deciding factor in this game. It's just those. See, I'm not sure either, Gorlay. I wasn't paying attention, and I'm not too familiar with the logic completely out of this game. Oh, he just didn't see them? Okay. Oh yeah, because we had bombs. We had bombs and Morph, so and lots of E-tags. So we had everything we needed for Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse was the first PDs for Andy. Yeah, two oversights for Path in this game. Unfortunately, yeah, this randomizers are brutal sometimes. The slightest misstep over the site can just completely flip seeds. We get some fried shrimp though. As opposed to the microwave shrimp that we're probably getting from Andy. I'm gonna go look up logic though real quick. Logic. What is pants room actually called? Oh, wow. When searching up logic, it's actually just called pants room. That's funny. Why am I looking at pants? I want to be looking at Mickey Mouse. What am I doing? I'm off it, man. You guys have thrown me off. Can't be talking about weird stuff. Talk more about elephants. Okay. Elephants have really good memories. They communicate with each other through very low frequency sounds that can be heard miles and miles away. Their trunks are very ductile. They're very adept with their trunks and use them for a number of things. Elephants are also known to be very trolly. I don't know. Playful. Elephants are very playful and intelligent. They know how to paint. Some can paint. They like listening to didgeridoos. If you didn't know that, so there's a pretty cool video online about a guy playing didgeridoo to elephants, and they dance and sing. I don't know, toot along to it. It's really fun. It's really cool. And Ridley blind. Yeah. So on chat, say the line. Say the line. Say the line. Look at the look of this guy. Yeah, so Andy, over to Mother Brain here. Once again, there's not really any way that Andy throws this out the window. Three tanks from Rainbow Beam. I did not know that, Gorling. That is a really cool fact, and I'm thankful for that person. Yeah, like billiards. I was gonna say, yeah, pool balls. It's like, don't you mean billiards? But depends on what country you're from. Yes, pool floaties were made out of ivory too. Very, very difficult thing to do. They do have different rules. Snooker is completely different. Billiards and pool are the same thing, just different words for them. But you have things like snooker and like 9-ball. I believe there's a couple of different other things. No, there are 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one with 15 balls, and there's one with 9 balls, and there's one, and then snooker is played with 8, I think, or something. Nine ball is played as a diamond shape, while pool and billiards, or whatever you want to call it, is a 15-ball triangle. Or is it 10? 10 or 15? I feel like 15 is too much. Probably 10. Yeah, the balls are identical, yes. It's 15, yeah. Escape timer. I don't know. 2 minutes-ish? Yeah, it's an 8 ball or is it 9 ball? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know. Yeah, I did know that meme. Or else walking would be painful. I mean, what? Timer is 1 minute and 15 seconds. Minute and 40 seconds. Quick draw. I don't know if you saw that. PSI Tricky. And I think those are the only two. You win nothing. I mean, I know you wrote redacted, but everyone knew exactly what you meant. And I gave you a little bit of tidbit of information. I mean, nothing could be exactly the same size. Hey, I didn't say anything. I didn't. Your interpretation for what I said is also up for debate. Oh, snooker balls are smaller? I didn't know that. Interesting. Okay, but Nepti say no, the snooker balls are the same. Okay. We had some misinformation here in the chat. I don't know who to believe. I don't trust anybody. All right, so 35 seconds left on this escape. Fortunately, Andy would have to fail this escape a couple more times, and then some for Path. You have a chance here. That is going to be Andy taking game 2 and the match, and moving on to face Derp in the next round of the lower half of the gold bracket. GG's to both runners, and we'll see if they are going to come in here to talk a little bit. Give me a second. I'll go find out. All right, we'll have both runners come in here for an interview. Path is gonna do a little quick one. Yeah. Grab him here in just a second. Greetings, both runners.
Howdy, howdy.
Hello,
GG's,
GG's, dude.
It was heart-wrenching for both of us, both games there, Path, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it happens. That's all right.
It happens. Did you just miss seeing the speed in game 1?
So I didn't want to pick up every major because I had ammo. So I'm
Yep.
like, okay, I'm gonna pick up only what I need. And then that was the one major that was kind of far away. So I said, okay, we're not getting that one, but we'll pick up all the others because they're pretty close to where I need to go anyway. And it
just
turns out
happened
that was
like
just
that.
speed. And it
Yep.
unfortunately turns out the last zone I went to was Turian, which required speed.
Yeah, that's
Sorry,
unfortunate. Yeah, unfortunate. I think that's about the other. If you had picked up that the speed early, you were quite a bit in the lead there, and you would have had that game.
Oh, that doesn't help at all.
Your pathing was just a bit better.
That's all right.
Because you opted to take crate on the way back, while Andy decided to take crate right at the beginning.
I assume he did because there's a major behind it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was that, and then like T was 2 rooms away from Kraid too, so it was like
Mhm. Yeah, it made sense. It was okay.
Yeah, it was a pretty long trek. That was like kind of very left and then very up and then back right to get to Aqueduct for W, I think it was up there.
Yeah, restriction.
Yeah, so I opted for the closer, especially with the save that was like where we started. Like that save was really close to that split. So if T had been nothing, or if like I had gotten locked out of T really quickly, I could have just reset and and done crate again, whatever.
That makes sense. I did misread the map a little bit, and I thought that I could get 2T from the other wreck ship entrance, so I missed the toilet. And didn't realize I had to go all the way back around.
Oh yeah, because the moat missile I think went through toilet.
Yeah. There
and
was
then
a
it
second.
Was just like a dead end for a major there.
There was a second wreck ship connection over there, so I was like, okay, I'll go up through the left one, come out through the right run, and then just go into Torian. But obviously it was a toilet. I misread that.
Yeah, game 2 first PBs were Mickey Mouse for me.
Oh, I see. Mine were like all the way in Aqueduct or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Those were, it was like, the beginning was really weird. I was like, there's no way we're supposed to kill Croc, right? With like
with 10 supers.
And then I was like, no, I guess we can spark to the left. And then like looking at it, I was like, you needed Morph to go from Croc to get where Morph was anyways.
Croc
so I was
is a
like,
magic
okay.
at 12. supers.
12. That's good to know. I was like, I have no
That's
idea
random,
what croc
yeah.
logic is.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you can kill it on 8 if you're like if you don't let him move forward at all. But
No, yeah, eight is
You know.
what you can do it is, but 12 is logic.
yeah,
God.
okay.
But
Little
yeah, getting that
ridiculous.
morph into the morph bombs that was at Taco Tank Missile.
Mhm. Yeah.
I think like once you go to the right there, like lower green Bryn shaft is Mickey Mouse right there,
I
and you're
see.
supposed to use bomb to get it.
Oh, I just went up. I guess I missed that. Dang. Did you run into health issues in that second game early on?
Early, yeah, I farmed
Yeah.
a bit.
I had to farm the Kegels a couple of times, and that didn't feel great.
I farmed a little bit in like the like the pre-croc blue
Yeah,
gate room.
the heated. Yeah.
Yeah. I farmed a bit there just so I could like comfortably get out and have some health to do stuff.
Mhm.
I think I left I left Mickey Mouse with like 20 HP plus the reserve that was full.
Woo!
And then I just went straight up to M. And then there was a health refill somewhere like not too far, like near the map,
Oh.
I think.
Yeah.
And like connected to Bubble Mountain, I think, maybe. I don't remember.
That's nice.
Yeah, outside of that early, like I have to spark through Croc Speedway and then run to the left into more heated rooms to get my morph ball. Outside of that, health was fine.
Yeah, I think you get Varia. Well, I got Varia very early. I think within like 10
Yeah.
minutes
Both
or
did.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just there, which that was very strange.
Yeah, I don't think that there's really any other route. Like once you get that map, you see the refill in Bubble Mountain, and then you see what like 2 majors, in Fish Tank into like, Spore Spawn to Big Pink for more majors into one of like the 8 sea portals that you could take. So going that way first was a no-brainer for me.
That makes sense. I got Varia, and I was looking for power bombs or missiles or anything, and I found Wasteland, and I was like, "Oh, is Varia logic to do Wasteland since we have like nothing else?" I got it. And no, I think it was like a tank or something, or more supers.
Oh man. Yeah, that's
well.
an unfortunate miss. Those peeps.
Yeah, dude, finding a tank before finding a missile pack, it feels so stupid.
Yeah, at a certain point,
God, your
gosh.
missiles were.
at a certain point, like I was hunting like the last couple. Like I looked at my tracker because I was like, okay, there's one major at the bottom of Ocean, and I was like, how many majors are even left? Because I feel like I've gotten a lot, and I was like, oh, there's 3 left, including the one in Ocean. And so when I went to, was that T, I think, and I got the map was really quick, and I saw 2 majors there. I was like, okay, well, one of these is going to be charged. But yeah, I ended up like going out of my way for a couple missile packs just because I was like 5'10", and I didn't want to stick it like 10-10, and like need full ammo for Mother Brain whenever it ended up coming down to that. So I went a little out of my way for a couple missile packs.
Yeah, I guess if you go the other route, you don't get charged. I got charged almost like early on. I guess if you don't go, if you go the other way, you do kind of have to hunt all
I
of the majors.
got everything
everywhere.
else.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then when I hit T map really quick, got the majors, and then went straight to N from T, killed Fantoon, some other brain, and then went back through like the quick M to C to go kill Dragon, because I figured I wasn't going to go back through C to get to MB later. And then Wreckship was just the last thing left.
Yeah. Well, GG's.
Yeah, GG's.
Good luck against Derp, I think your next opponent is.
Yep.
That individual is scary.
I don't know, man. All these races are scary.
I mean,
Like-
yeah, it's just one tiny little decision that can just derail the entire thing, which is sometimes what it boils down to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll have to do a best of 3 run back where we pick each other's sprites next time.
Oh yeah.
So I can make you play with Diddy Kong.
Oh god, I was thinking Metroid for you.
But yeah, GG's, dude. See you next
GGs.
time.
Yeah. Until next tournament.
Great. GG's, everyone. I believe a game is currently on at SpeedGaming 4 right now. It'll be Nis and RJ the Destroyer. So I think we're probably going to raid over there. I'm not quite sure. But we have Nevdi and Fat Scott coming up in an hour on SpeedGaming 1. So we'll see you back then. There's games on 4 and 5. Sunwoo versus Emmett as well. We'll see you back here on SpeedGaming in an hour. Night, everyone.